What is good, y'all? It's Anime K here. We are back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about how can people not like the plot twist in season 4 of Attack on Titans. Now, as early as season 2, the author had been building up to this plot twist with Reiner, Annie, and Belteford, I know I'm pronouncing his name wrong, were all revealed as having Titan powers, right? But we didn't know why they had Titan powers, where they came from, or how they acquired these Titan powers. And as we found out through the series, we found out there was another place called Marley where these guys come from. There are hand-picked warriors that are selected to then come attack the wall. Now, reason why I don't get how people don't like this plot twist, right, is because without this plot twist, where else was the series really going to go? You know, you had Eren as the kind of hero of this series. You know, because at first the main goal of this series was to just fill up the walls, and while that was a good start of this series and it was good, the author smartly figured out that there needs to be something else to the show to push it over the edge. Because being honest, right, people have a problem with the plot twist. It's like, if he didn't do the plot twist, the anime wouldn't have so much hype around it, and the anime wouldn't have been as good as a story. Because when you're making a story, you have to have that thing where you either have something that shocks the viewer, hooks the viewer, or just gets the viewer emotionally invested into the story. And I feel like with the plot twist, the author did the perfect job of just catching everyone off guard, apart from probably manga readers, right? But anime only watcher like me, who was just watching anime, it definitely caught me off guard, because at the start of season 4, you see all these new faces and you don't know who they are, where they come from. But what season 4 does, it gives you a better look and a better insight into Marley and what Marley is about, and it really gets you questioning and thinking, who are really the good guys? Because at the start, like I said, it was kind of the people from the walls were the good guys, but as the series progresses, your opinions can change. Maybe you think Marley are the good guys, maybe you think, you know, the people inside the walls are the good guys. But overall, I feel like it added a really good texture and a really good flavor to the series that, in my opinion, the series needed. While the first couple seasons were good, and I loved the first 3 seasons of Attack on Titans, season 4 is what solidified it to me as one of the best animes of all time, and one of the best plot twists maybe I can't really say that because I've not probably watched as much anime as a lot of other people, but to me, it's definitely one of the best plot twists. I've not really seen a plot twist as good as that. Maybe the Itachi being good thing, but I feel like Attack on Titans was definitely a more shocking one for me. So let's move on to season 4. So season 4, you know, when you get revealed to all these new characters, you get to see what Marley was like, and you get to meet an older Eren, and we're kind of confused because we don't know how Eren got to this point. And you realize that Eren got to this point because he'd been thinking constantly through the time skip that we get. He'd been thinking constantly about how he can fix the world. And we know he came to the conclusion in the end that the rumbling was the only thing that could fix the world. Now with the rumbling, again, what the rumbling does, it adds another thing to the series, because at the start of season 1, it was just about blocking up the walls and keeping the Titans out. And then it kind of turned into a thing where they wanted to kill all the Titans. And then it's transitioned where they found out that humans may be Titans, and they may have been killing humans all this time, which they found out they was killing humans all the time. So then again, that changed the dynamic of the series. And then we found out that there were humans outside of the walls and outside, because before, the information that they'd been given inside the walls, that there was no one else alive apart from them. But then they find out that there's other people like Annie, like Reiner, warriors from another place that want to kill them. So then it transitions into not just a Titans versus Titans battle, but now it's humans versus humans. And then it transitions to, like, Eren finds his new great power where he can just end the whole world. So the writer does an amazing job of just building up the story, and I feel like he did a perfect job, and that it was the right decision to make for season 4, was to have that big plot twist. It kind of turned the series on its head, but in a good way. But look, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, tell me what you think about the season 4 plot twist. Hopefully I've convinced you guys that it was the best idea to make for the series, because the series went from mediocre, not mediocre, sorry, that's a bad word to use for it, but not mediocre, but the series went from a really good anime to one of the best animes, if not of all time, at least of our generation. Right, but this has been Anime K, and peace, and thank you for watching.